Hope that was good for you all. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do the second round. So I'm going to introduce a prototype that I've been working on with Seb and Kelsey. And so, where am I? I'm right here. So I'm working on this prototype. Our wicked problem is threefold, right? Our wicked problem is first, how can educators use 360 videos for instructional purposes? That's what we started thinking about. The second one that we have is what types of supports do educators need for effectively integrating 360 videos into their instruction? All right, so this is the supports like professional development, instructional ideas, things of that nature. And then the third one is how can a platform be most helpful to educators who are interested in using 360 for teaching and learning, right? So the first one is what support do they need? Second one is how can we provide that support? And the third one is how can we actually design a platform that offers that support? So those are our three big questions. So in response, we've been using design thinking to make something that we're calling the 360 content exchange, right? Or 360 exchange for short. And so that's what I want you all to check out today. There are a couple different features that I want to point out to you all on it. So you know what? So the link to the website is right here. So if you click this, it's going to bring up your website. The first thing I want you to check out is our database. So if you click here, you have 360 and we organized our short videos in these different categories. So let's just click buildings. And you'll see that you have different buildings that come up. We started with UNC's campus and we've moved on. And Kelsey takes a lot of these. So like if you click on barn, for example, it's going to have a barn embedded in there and you can click play and then you can look around the barn, right? You can zoom in, whatnot. One of the things that I'd point out are these videos are short, so sometimes pausing them is a nice strategy to do. So that's the first thing. So check that out. The second is the 360 learning experience. What we wanted to do, and these are so prototypey still, so feedback is always welcome. In fact, I'm going to ask for it soon. So with these, they're aligned kind of to the Common Core standards right now. So our example we've worked on a lot is if you go under language, and then you come down to the I Spy one, you'll see what we have is the Common Core state standard, right? Under that, we have an objective. This is what will happen with it. Then we have this description of the 360 learning experience, right? Where like you're a teacher, you want to know how to use this for 360. Here's a way to do it. Then we have a recommended teaching strategy that's talked about here, which is a think, pair, share. Then we have examples, and then this video here connects with the example teaching strategy. So again, and it has the figurative language in it, right? So that bridges boards are striped like a zebra. Check that out. In addition to that, we have the PD for teaching with 360. We wanted to offer support right within it. So this one here is first is a pre-assessment. What is AR compared to VR compared to 360? And so teachers can actually take this and submit to kind of test their own knowledge. And then after that, there's an introduction about what is extended reality and TPAC, and then actually how to design these using TPAC. So starting with technology, going with pedagogy and content, things of that nature. Then under here with the teaching strategies, this is a growing list of teaching strategies that teachers can use when working with 360. Then over here, it's called the exchange because we want them to eventually start sharing their ideas about how to use it. So what's your name, what's your email address, and organization, and then what's your actual teaching strategy, what's your objective, and what's standard, and then a link to it. So pretty